crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down run with Blue. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Give on 2nd here to Blue. It's a race down the right side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And this is a designed run for Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Josh Allen, the touchdown! Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lou gets the hand on. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Play action now with Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this. Protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, but they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hurts now from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
We'll hear from the pistol. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, blocked. That's incomplete, and they're going to look for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And they just get the play off. And the defender comes away with it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. They go play fake with Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. this game up. They're all set to center away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh no, they did it yet again! Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
A play fake now hurts the throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Barkley off the pistol give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Play action, Hurts has it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And can't obey the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Blue. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Allen looking to throw. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's another one. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run, add on to that catch.
On the gear, it's Blue. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
180. King, Bill King, Bill King.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Now Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Allen to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Back to throw now, Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. He's going deep this time. Near the goal line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No contact.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, Hurts. One falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Right, 180. King, field kick.
Hurts now from the gun. That's Smith on the slant. He's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Toss play to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. He's going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quick.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Who gets it? And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gain Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Allen now on first down. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Now I'll hold on to this. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Throw here, 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great. 63.
Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Trim it. Hey, 73, stop.
Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact.
He did it! He made the interception! Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Goedert, left side. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Brought in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Blue gets the hands on it. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. It stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Round 80!
Putting the tight end in motion. Now here he goes on the boot. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They'll run this with Blue. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Allen to throw. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind line.
Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field. There was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
Allen on third down. That's caught in strong by Rice. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Eagles 35. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Good, set.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
26-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Go Silver, ready?
Desperation time here on fourth. Smith brings in another one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
First down throwing for Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
This is caught downfield by Rice. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Start the drive with Blue. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to throw. Down to the 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Run here with Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys jump in front late. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Like a Hornet. 63.
Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Great.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.